This is a reading for Sagittarius. I got a new deck. Sunflower Plant Spirit Oracle deck. It is by... Okay, you're gonna have to Google it. I don't have the author. Pretty nice deck. Beautiful cards. Let's go. Sagittarius. This one is called a hawthorn. Represents courage. There's artwork on your back of your oracle card. And that's the front. Looks kind of like mistletoe to me. Okay, hawthorn is medicine for the heart on all levels, helping you find the courage to face and overcome your fears and facilitating self-love and self-acceptance. Hawthorn supports a strong and protected, open-hearted state, allowing you to fully give and receive love so that you can truly come into your own divine strength and power. All right. I pulled 3 of them. Okay. Mugwort Integration. There is a rhythm and balance to all life, a dance between physical reality and the spiritual world. Mugwort opens and expands your consciousness to embrace all that you are, light and dark, body and spirit, helping you integrate all aspects of your multidimensional consciousness into your everyday practical life. There's your artwork on the back. And here's your plant spirit. I feel like I'm going to need to reference these again. All right, last one is Speedwell. It represents insight. I like these things. I don't know the name of them, but I like it when they blow in the air. Although they get in your eyes and your mouth and your nose and your hair. Life seems to speed by. That Speedwell, that looks like morning glories. Help you to slow down, to be patient, and become aware of the bigger picture. She shares her grounding energy so that the ego cannot get in the way of true insight, and facilitates true healing by expanding the conscience beyond personal beliefs and conditioning. All right, so integration, courage, and insight. Let's put that one over here. I'm gonna need that later. Okay. First card I pulled was the Hangman, but I pulled him in the upright position. So Hangman represents understanding a different perspective and self-sacrifice when he's like this. So if he's right side up, I'm hoping that doesn't mean the very opposite of understanding, the opposite of different perspective, and self-sacrifice, the opposite of that, selfishness. Well, Sagittarius, if you're having to be selfish,
it's time for bed.
Not try to understand other people's point of view. Let's find out what else is going on. It may be that you're having to neglect others to save yourself. All right. I think this guy is the Hermit. He represents withdrawal from contemplation and inner wisdom. So yes, you are having to be a little bit selfish. Think about what's best for you. And nothing wrong with that. I also picked up a new crystal today from this store. Botanica El Talisman. I don't know if these are handmade or what the deal is, but I saw it and I needed it. When I saw it, it was like this. He just said it was clear quartz. If you know what this is, because he said those were herbs infused in the back, let me know. All right, moving on. I think this is the Empress or Strength. Looks like the Empress. But, that's not a cup, so she's not a Queen of Cups. But it's the Empress. She represents nurturing to full potential, marriage and motherhood. See them kids? It's 3 of them. And the universe is pouring into her to make sure she can take care of her business. So Sagittarius, I'm going to say you're being provided for so that you can provide. Don't worry. Maybe that's what you're having to sit back and contemplate while you're having to put yourself first. Be a little selfish with your thoughts and dealings with others. I'm going to have to charge my phone. Okay. Ten of Wands. All right. Feeling overburdened, weary, determination required. Hey, that was point blank. Determination required. Oh, Sagittarius, what you going through? I'm gonna read these cards and then I'm gonna come back and think about it. This is the Fool. Unexpected opportunity and major choice. On the first row, you're having to be selfish, think about yourself for probably the first time. Put yourself first, think about your own needs first for the first time. And maybe you don't feel so good about it, but you have kids to think about. I'm going to go back to what this Ten of Wands means. Feeling overburdened and weary. Are you trying to take care of somebody or people other than your kids? So I don't know. She's looking at that cup like, I got it, but I really need to keep some of what I got in this cup. I don't need to pour into others because I got to be ready to pour into my kids when they need it. Wearing me out, Sid. Can't be there for everybody. And the Fool, unexpected opportunity and a major choice. But I guess something will present itself where you're gonna probably have to make moves that will benefit your kids, your immediate family, but it'll put you in a position where you will no longer be able to support outside of that immediate circle, or you'll only be able to really consider only your kids, your husband, your spouse, you know what I mean, like immediate, like they live in my house, immediate. And that's okay. I mean, are you supporting a parent or extended family in some way? And you can no longer afford to do so? Whatever this opportunity is, it's going to be a plus for you, but a minus for whoever is burdening you. See the Ace of Cups or the Seven. I think it's the Ace of Cups. It's got all different types of opportunities that'll show themselves once you make that leap, like this Fool over here. And your little dog too. Sorry, I like saying that. Yeah, all types of wonderful opportunities are waiting for you once you make that decision. It's an uncomfortable decision. Maybe it's going to require you to move across the country, or maybe it's going to require you to, travel a lot or be out of touch. Some kind of way it's going to benefit you and your immediate family, but maybe the people who've been overburdening you that are extended are no longer going to be able to, I don't want to say the M word, but I'm gonna, for you, mooch. It's a really ugly word, but I mean, your kids were born to you. That's your responsibility. You know, your spouse, that's for you. But everybody else, you may have to not necessarily completely cut off, Sagittarius, but you're gonna have to lighten your load, you know. You know what image is coming up is like hot air balloons. I've seen, maybe just in movies, because I ain't riding one. Never been up there. Don't plan on it. But I think that sometimes they have to throw things over the side in order for the balloon to be able to go higher. And it may be something like that. You know, only the necessary people and items can stay in that basket, and then it'll rise as far as it's gonna go. But if you got extra, you're gonna have to let some of it go. You know, sometimes it's ugly, but you know, sometimes I have in my head, you know, if I fail, my kids fail. So where's the option for failure in that, right? Maybe you need to think the same way. I mean, I'm not telling you how to think, but that's the way I think. And sometimes that's the motivation that I need to get through my day. Next card is the Devil. They say that that's the Capricorn's card. All right, manipulation, overindulgence, and self-enslavement. Okay, the overindulgence part, yeah, I think it's food for me. Yeah. I'll have taco time, Burger King, cook, pho, seaweed. And I'll try my best to eat it all by myself, no sharing. Okay, back to you, Sagittarius. Manipulation, overindulgence, and self-enslavement. What are you doing? Are all these options gonna lead you to doing too much? Don't do too much. Don't eat. You're feeling yourself and you're doing too much. Don't. Here he go with a star in his hand. You tell me what you think. That's a castle in her hand. She got something she trying to put behind her back. What is that? She was trying to hide. Fire. Fire. Your house. Your anger. This thing is around your neck, but it looks like it'll slip right over your head. You see, those hoops will slip right over their head. They're way bigger than their head. So they're there because they enjoy this. And he don't look like he's torturing them. Not very attractive. But he's got a star in his hand and a star over his head. Maybe he's making you believe that these behaviors of manipulation, overindulgence, and self-enslavement. The self-enslavement could be drugs, alcohol, For me, it's shopping. And right now, the shopping has to do with these tarot cards. Oh, those are pretty. I think only how much? Oh, yes, I will get them. Bad idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's too many. But I'm going to do it because I love the artwork. And I like sharing other people's artwork. I mean, or just these tarot cards. To me, it takes a lot of effort and forethought to go in and design a whole tarot card for people to use for this purpose. So I don't mind saying, you know, hey, I found these really nice cards. Take a look, and you know, maybe you should look at them too, or get some too. Okay. World card. Triumph and achievement, success and happiness. So maybe you do overcome whatever this is, your overindulgence. You don't need to manipulate people to get what you want, because it's already been pre-planned for you. One cup looks like a godhead, a house, looks like death. So it's in a red cloak. So maybe it's life, death, happiness, love, fulfillment, and yeah, God, because that's a golden mountain. Are all advocating for you. You're gonna be fine. When my kids were little, fall or whatever, be crying, scrape their knee, bump their head, kiss it, tell them you'll be fine. They stop crying most times, except for one of them. It's always one, right? I believe this is the Hierophant. Yeah, I said I was gonna take a look at what the Torah was and see if I could start reading it for understanding, so I can understand why this card is what it is. It's a religious card. So let's go to the book here. Traditional values. A wise person. A wise person provides guidance. Okay, you're looking to somebody to give it to you straight. Black and white. It is what it is. Either you're looking for this person or they're already there and they're the ones keeping you on an even keel so you don't get but wow. Or forget where you came from. This card always shakes me up. 9 of Swords. Can't sleep at night. What is up? A sense of anxiety and despair, feelings of oppression. I'll say this. if you are feeling this way and it's a reasonable thought process behind it, don't you worry about a thing. I see this. You see this swoop back here? I see that as God or spirit or the universe, however you want to phrase Jesus or the Holy Ghost, is in the plans, walking you through it or guiding you through it, making sure your path, your crooked path, is going to stay straight, or at least you'll stay on it. And this looks like a mountain, right? If it is, looks kind of like a molehill in the background, right? I think you'll be fine. You're worrying about nothing. Maybe you're stressing on this first line about how you can no longer be there for family, friends, or folks outside of your immediate household like you used to be, because you had to rein it in to stay up. We all, things get tough and they get tight. So do this with no guilt. The moon. Oh. Uncertainty. Illusion. Fluctuating emotions and unseen depth. So picking up uncertainty and fluctuating emotions. What you think is going on is not really. Honestly, you see it, the dark parts. There's actually something very bright behind it. Oh, some of these delays are put there by God, because when the sun moves out, this is going to be so bright you won't be able to stare it directly in the eye or in the face. You won't be able to stare directly. It's going to be so big and so bright, you're not going to be able to absorb it all. You won't be able to, maybe you won't be able to do it all by yourself. This is not a crab, this is a lobster. Same difference. Just grabbing. You're gonna have somebody come out of nowhere trying to grab at what you got going on. Maybe they see your star shining bright, but you don't. You're too busy being worried, full of anxiety. There's no need, but somebody sees the success. Somebody sees the potential, but you don't. And I don't know if they mean you any good or not, but hopefully they do, and they'll be there to help you understand or give you perspective. Wands. Ace of Wands. New venture. A way of life. Pregnancy or birth. Well, that's kind of straightforward. Kind of eliminates why there would be any anxiety. and clarifies that you have nothing to worry about because you're going to have all these options, all these blessings in front of you all at once. Pick one or more. You really don't have to choose. They're all there for you. This one, I don't remember what it is. I'm going to show it to you. And I'll figure it out. That might be strength. No, strength has her hand in the mouth of a lion. It might be justice. Temperance. Patience, moderation, compromise, balance, and healing. Her ribbon turned into a snake. Four corners of the earth. I'm going to sit here and think about what that was in the Bible where it said that they're going to appear on the four corners of the earth and blow horns. Judgment is renewal, revival, or reward for past efforts and karma, if that's what she is. Ooh. Next up is the Eight of Pentacles. I would say his money is funny, but at least he got some. And he's still at work. Feeling restricted by fear and being withdrawn. No. New job, money-making venture from existing talents. You know how to get this done. And you're going to make a little money for it. And this is, lastly, Eight of Swords. I'm sorry, Ace of Swords. Jeez. Ace of Swords. Triumph over adversity, inner strength, and mental clarity. Okay, so what'll happen most likely is having to cut ties or cut back on family, friends, people outside of your immediate household. It's going to be the best decision that you ever made because it's going to propel you forward. You're going to have nothing but opportunity in front of you. And because of that, you may stray, but you're going to have somebody to put you back in line. Some of this is going to cause you anxiety. You're going to be up worrying. But there's no need. Your stuff's in order. You will have someone, and I can't tell if they're for you or against you, who's going to see your success in line before you do. They see you shining bright way before you understand that you're a success. All right. That's it, Sagittarius.